Welcome back to Beleaf and Fatherhood. My name is Beleaf. I'm just going to start this video off to let you know that this is supposed to be Theo's day in the life, right? Now, what had happened was Anaya got extremely sick to the point where we were debating taking her to the emergency room. So we didn't actually finish the day in the life, but we got a pretty good piece from what we collected. And so I'll check in with you guys at the end of the video. But yeah, enjoy.
Now here we go again. Hey, look, the chocolate baby, that not wrong, go tell your friend. Yes, I'm putting my family first just like I should. Protect your life, your mother, watch Beleaf and Fatherhood.
Alright, today is a day in the life of Theo. Theo, reading you a book? All done?
No, yes.
Okay.
Then something happened. Went into a window. Saw the rain.
Good morning. Sorry I'm embarrassing you.
Yeah.
Okay, Theo, so today is all about you.
Huh?
It's all about you. So whatever you want to shoot a video for or whatever, you get to do that.
No, Dad won't go.
So I'm gonna just be following you around today with the camera. I gotta do some work, but I'm gonna be following you today, okay?
Then, Dad,
Yeah.
I need to do something in my room real quick. Is that okay?
Okay. What are you gonna do?
I just need to. I'm gonna put away the toys in my bed.
Okay.
Though I remember being a kid, it escapes me how complex my thoughts were toward my father. His approval was my ignition. His attention was my greatest audience. Now, because I'm side by side with all my failures, I can't imagine that someone would think of me that way. But Theo, he does.
So what are the rules?
So, if you get off, you can only stay on the carpet. That's how you lost 2. And this is how you lost 2. But the only goal you have to get the other person to win is to get them off the carpet.
Okay.
Got it?
You mean the blanket?
Yeah. Go.
Now, I don't know any other family YouTuber's purpose behind recording, but this is really a place of research for me. Look at this. Theo is looking right at me. While recording this, I didn't notice, but as I'm editing, I'm seeing how intently he is focused on impressing me.
We both. It's a tie. So now we have to start over again. Wait, there's round 2. We have to get 2 more.
We like the jam, we got the fun, we like to keep our demands, living with 10 toes down, we got the pump, we like to keep our gas, we like to fly, get out the way, we about to clear out the sky, ain't no fear in the sky, ain't you feeling the vibe, ain't you feeling the healing, I'm feeling this ink from a pen, for the homies doing time in the pen, perfect time in the win, I ain't got nothing to lose, I ain't got time to pretend, and I got God on my side, gave his life for the guy, I'ma live with the Lord, Satan trying to take what I build and destroy, instead of chewing on my knees and I'm praying that my feet don't fail me now. I got the groove, I'm on the front line, I got the move, I got some things that I got to prove, knowing that the streets gon' tell me how. I got the watch, I got some post I got the touch, I had the dream, I felt the rush, I see the face, we all the same, I know you're hurt, I feel your pain, I am the one, I'm about to lead, I'm about to sweat, I'm about to bleed, I'm about to give you what you really need, I'm about to give it and you gon' receive, I'm about to turn you down into belief, I'm about to make sure you boogie with me. Jumps the boogie, tiptoe through time, trust the boogie oogie till I free my mind, touch the boogie oogie till I'm feeling alive, I feel it inside, I'm feeling the vibe.
Dancers don't dance, they boogie. We can throw hands, boogie. It's heavy. Boogie down from the boogie.
Who's gonna win, Naya?
Told you.
We gotta ride. I got the wipes, and my little baby got a snot. They ain't wanna let us in the spot. I ain't had a key, so you know I had to pick the lock. Stage fright, keeping my stomach in a knot. I ain't really never wanna give it all I got, but I gotta give it up. 'Cause When the going get tough, the tough get going.
And I'm B-boy, I'm ODing, I'm ODD, y'all ain't seeing. Shimmy y'all like you roll on my knees when I fall and I'm on over the wall.
Everyone has their own way of dealing with pain, and everyone has their own way of how they comfort people in pain. In today's climate, we are awarded when we comfort young boys in tears. But what if the young boy doesn't want to be comforted? What if he wants to comfort himself? Surely if Theo would have ran to me, I would have embraced him. But I think it's important to allow him to go through his process how he wants.
What? Chocolate baby story time.
Chocolate baby story time. That's when we talk about, what a funny story or interesting story for one of our kids. So yeah, it's chocolate baby story time. You want to go?
Sure. Lately, I've been realizing what a good big brother Theo is.
Oh yeah.
I mean, I already knew that, but the other day we went to the beach, but the kids were being silly, so I just broke out my phone and started recording them. And they were having a dance party and having fun and whatever. And then all of a sudden, Anaya falls into the water. And Theo acts so quick, like I didn't even have to stop recording or drop my phone in the ocean or anything. Theo acted so quickly to where he picked her up. And then as more waves came, he put himself in between her and the waves so that the waves were like hitting his back and not really getting her. And I could tell that she just felt so safe and so like protected by her brothers. And I don't know, I just really appreciated that about Theo.
Well, the best part of that story was you saying, "Oh my gosh, you saved Anaya," and he goes,
Yeah, that's what big brothers do.
I didn't say that part.
that was the best part.
That was the best part. That's the story. Oh my goodness.
This is to balance everything out. We were watching the Karate Kid with Jaden Smith
Yes.
and Jackie Chan, right? And it's their first time seeing it. And I don't know if I've actually seen this movie all the way through, but we're watching it, and at the end of the movie, I'm gonna ruin it for you. At the end of the movie, he's like getting beat by this like kid, and the kid's like punching him in the leg. And Theo's watching the whole time.
Oh yeah.
Theo's watching the movie the whole time, and he's into it, and then Theo.
It's not funny. Oh my goodness.
Like he wore all the emotions from the movie and
my
just started
goodness.
screaming and crying.
I was like, what is happening?
You were just kind of looking at him, and then he like falls under the cushion in the couch and like puts his head over, and then Raya walks over and goes, "Yep, he's crying." And it was like, what is wrong with you? But it just was like, okay.
It was like me watching This Is Us, y'all.
No,
like,
it was
worse like
worse
all
than
of
that.
us watching. I mean, okay, maybe it was worse.
Way worse.
But he really, I don't know, for some reason, he just really empathized with that.
Yeah, but at the same time, I was kind of like, dog, it's not that serious. And it showed like the swing of his emotions and how he could black out. Because sometimes he just blacks out. Tell me what happened, Theo. So what happened?
Wonderful.
I'm trying to tell.
Okay.
Okay. So me and Ryan were fighting, and somehow, we bumped right in here. I bumped two of the pieces, and that's why I used my pillow.
They do. I like it.
That's what happened.
It's convenient, you know?
And actually, Ryan didn't
I
cry,
have to worry about the
and
cord.
that's why he was fine,
Used the cords before,
but I was not.
Why did you run upstairs?
AirPods are nice and discreet.
Because I wanted some air.
You wanted some air
Yeah, for my eye.
for your eye?
Oh, yeah.
Did you hit your eye?
No, it gets hurt when I do that, and it gets burned right here.
You know what I just realized? Sometimes I hold my son to a higher standard than I hold myself. I expect him to manage his emotions and control his anger or frustration. And sometimes I don't know if I'm pushed to the limits to where my anger and frustration are going to go out of control. I just don't know if I experienced that on the regular. But he does, because everything that happens wrong feels like it's the end of his world. So at this point, Anaya got sick, and we kind of had to tend to her for the rest of the day. There's some more shots. I can pick this up where we left off, or I can move on to another kid. Let me know what you want. Do you want me to go more into this Theo story, or would you like me to, talk about another kid? But just so you know, this is a privilege, right? So some of you guys commented on the last video like, oh, Beleaf, you messed up here, you messed up. Duh, like I know I'll be messing up. And part of the reason why I show everything that's happening and that I mess up and I leave those parts in the video is because I don't want you to make the same mistakes. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to continue to mess up, but I'm going to continue to show you that it's okay. Even if you do mess up, you're not going to ruin your child, The cool thing is you can see, you can watch, you can make adjustments. It might be a blind spot in your parenting you're not sure of. But this is a privilege, it's not a right. So I appreciate all the accountability, but trust me, we are definitely dealing with a lot of it over here. And we know that we are responsible for greatly, not wholly, but greatly on how this kid turns out, grows up, that he's affirmed, that he's loved, all those things. So we think about it a lot. In addition to that, all the music on this all the music on this video was brought to you by Music Bed, from a group called the Dream Junkies. And yeah. Protect your life, keep your network popping. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're fortunate to be doing life with someone else, make sure you watch this video with them. And if they're not around, share it with them. I'll see you next time. Peace.